today I want to talk about the beginning of the year. You know, I dealt with the shoulder injury. The supraspinatus tendon of the rotator cuff is partially torn to a complete near to full thickness tear, and I believe you know, that needs surgery in general. But the doctors were after a couple of MRIs, after a couple of doctor's visits, we held back from getting surgery, but I was unable to do certain movements with my workouts. It didn't just, you know, it was a rough time at the beginning of the year. It was a very rough time for me. I had to figure out so many different ways of how to be able to work out and keep going. And I'm gonna show you today part of my back workout routine. We're gonna do a nice back workout, and I'm gonna share some information and knowledge to you guys that will help you improve your back, as well as also pick a couple of my favorite exercises in general for the upper body, and then show you guys how I was able to go through the injury. I'm still injured, but I was able to get lean, get cut, and able to compete regardless of the situation. So a lot of times if you feel like you're injured or you're not capable of doing something, try to do what you can with what you have. That's very important. So come with me and let's go kill this workout, baby. First of all, when you start a back workout, you want to be able to warm up properly, and the best thing to do is pull-ups. Pull-ups are really good because not only they're good for the back and the thickness and the lats, the V-taper, but it's also a good way for, like, everybody really want to do like more pull-ups and try to practice to do more pull-ups because it's cool to do pull-ups. So why not hit this as a warm-up, because you can get better at it. Let's go. Just try to make sure to work the eccentric and the concentric movement of the motion, because not only there's a positive, there's also a negative. So you get more out of the workout, and work on doing it very slow and controlled so you can be able to have a better mind-muscle connection, which is going to generate more muscle fibers for growth. Let's go. Always start with a light weight to be able to do more reps as you go, more blood flow and more contraction and more mind-muscle connection. T-bar row, we use the 25 plates because it's a smaller plates and there's more range of motion. Squeeze. When I was doing the rows, there's a couple of sets where I'm all the way down and I stay down. This mimics a little bit more of the real barbell row, which is a stiff leg deadlift movement, and then you stay down, head up, and you just row it. So that's what I'm doing with this movement. That's how I like to row sometimes. So this is a typical row movement, and some people want to stretch a little bit with it. What I like to do is go all the way, stay there, and bring it back. Stretch, bring it back, and then you can go back to this. we're gonna pick 2 chest exercises. So with my injury, I couldn't do regular push-ups. I can't do barbell press. So this machine is a great way for me to work out my chest without putting tension on my shoulder. So I had to learn different techniques and find out what works for me. So in case if you're injured and you still have to work out your chest or shoulder or a body part that's you have an injury around and you can't figure out what you can do, use machines more to be able to isolate just the muscle without putting any stress on the injury. Okay, so we're gonna superset this. It's always good to superset a press movement with something opposite, which is the pec deck fly. Focus on the squeeze, focus on the eccentric, concentric squeeze, breathe out. It's very important to breathe. Whenever you're exerting force, you should breathe out. So right now I'm gonna be pushing, I'm gonna breathe out. Take a deep breath, breathe out, squeeze. Good. Yeah, baby, let's go. Ramsey Corey's at the gym, baby. We're about to shut it down. Woo. Take a deep breath, push and breathe out. Yes, squeeze, squeeze. And that actually, when you're breathing, right, it helps with the vascularity, baby. Because that's how you'll be able to transport oxygen through the veins to the muscles. So as you can see, this is another machine and it's a great way to isolate my chest from my shoulder. And I put the seat down to be able to feel exactly, so if I had the seat up and I felt tension on my shoulder, I had to figure out what positioning too is important for you to be able to do something you can do, even if you think you can't. Now we're gonna pick a couple of shoulder exercises. I'm gonna start with a little press so you can pump the whole entire muscle before you start isolating if you wanna do a front raise, side or rear. First set, always use light weights. Something else I do to warm up, especially for the rotator cuff, this movement is very, very important. Start doing it now. So next exercise, we're gonna pick a bicep and a tricep exercise. Typically in an arm exercise, you wanna superset both so you save time. You can do biceps and triceps at the same time because they're antagonistic muscles. So while you're activating the bicep, tricep is not. Vice versa. Focus on the eccentric and concentric motion. And squeeze your tricep at the top. Work on the negative. Squeeze. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Now, transitioning into a bicep exercise, we're gonna do the barbell curl. So right after and you can always use the same bar to save time. So that's why I do scalp crushers, transitioning into barbell curls. Boom, squeeze at the top. So next, still using the same bar, same bench, we're gonna do reverse grips, tricep, skull crushers, and reverse grip bicep curls. Check this out. Take a deep breath, breathe out. Last final exercise with arms. We're gonna superset dumbbell, hammer, push, skull crushers, and also superset with bicep hammer curls. It's important to connect with your music. Pick a music of your choice and feel the groove, because it's always important to get emotional. It's all about fun and fitness, baby. Let's go. Easy money. Lightweight, baby. This for you, Ronnie. This for you, baby. Yeah. All day. So what's next? We're gonna hit abs. Abs are important. It's not just enough to burn all the body fat and your six-pack is gonna show. You have to train your six-pack the same way you have to train every single muscle group in your body. So one of my favorites is hanging sit-ups. It depends on how far of an incline you want it to put more resistance on the abs and to also stretch your lower back too. So it's a great way to also stretch your spine, especially at the SCIAC intersection. It's good, especially if you have like a lot of tension from like squatting, doing a lot of compound movements. Check this out. So when I say stretch, just kind of hang loose, you know, stretch up before you start your set, and then let's go. Okay, so now we're gonna superset it with hanging leg raises. This is good for the lower part of the abdominals. Okay guys, this concludes our full body workout, dominantly with the back. And remember, very important, warm up with some cardio. Focus on the squeeze, mind-muscle connection. This video is all about you guys. It's not just enough to compete or to just invest in the industry. It's good to participate as well. This is very good for you guys, especially the beginners. Take your time, man. I'm 30 now. I'm dealing with an injury, so I hope this will help you and light some light on some insights of how to do things and work around things. So if you're injured, do what you can. Don't give up. If you're doing okay, practice some stretching, warm up, focus on the small things, because once you do the small things right, then the bigger things happen. Hey, holla back at your boy, Ramsey Corey Fids in the house. Stay lit, stay fit.